I think what Cummings is doing today is confirming for everyone what a woeful government that we've got. We've got very poor politicians who just don't have the skill set to run the country effectively. I'm a recently retired clinical nurse specialist, and both me and my partner saw this pandemic coming February 2020, and we started wearing masks and gloves, going shopping as early as February. Because we knew it was heading here. Anybody who was watching television, anybody who was paying any attention, would have actually seen that this pandemic was on the way, that it was going to hit this country. And sadly, Johnson and his woeful management of the pandemic have totally squandered the advantages that we had as an island state. You know, essentially, from my position as a retired nurse, managing a pandemic or any outbreak of infectious illness is very straightforward. It's test, track, trace, isolate, and then using the benefits of being an island state that confers upon us. You know, those opportunities weren't squandered by New Zealand, but I'm afraid Johnson squandered them for us.
So you don't buy the argument that we can't look to New Zealand because the UK is different?
Well, no, you know, geographically, we're an island state. New Zealand is an island state. They chose to take the pandemic seriously, and they chose to use the benefits that being an island state confers upon them. Johnson, as we've heard from Cummings, didn't take it seriously, thought it might be just a bit of a dodgy flu, and has been found lacking. And you know, he needs to resign.
Because the argument, and I think it's borne out by evidence, isn't it? Or the kind of split of opinion as to how you handle these things is that you go hard and you go fast and you go early. The Rory Stewart talk about what Rory Stewart was saying, the Rory Stewart approach, and you have all of that pain of closing down your country essentially. But it's short-lived because you did it hard and fast and early, and we did it late. And so all of that pain is long and drawn out and repeated.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, he's been slow to take every decision. You know, whether it's the first wave or the second wave, everything that he's done, he's been behind the curve. He hasn't taken it seriously. And everything that Cummings is saying today doesn't surprise me at all. And I'm not a fan of Cummings. I think he's a despicable operator. And I just can't believe that we've got such poor politicians that their main skill set seems to be misinformation and lying.